Hi, today I'm going to build a power supply using this cheap case I got off eBay for a tenner. It's a going on AliExpress, black instrument case with a tilt thingy front and back panels. I'm going to use this Hiland 0-28 volt 2 amp power supply module which I showed in the previous video. That's a DIY kit which has already been assembled, obviously, as you can see, and it's the version with the LCD. So that's that, and then we're going to use this Velman range transformer which is rated at 2 times 12 volts at 1400 milliamps. Velman's part number is 212048C. Now I'm going to fit it all together in this case. I think that could go like that. Oh, that's lucky. Circuit board just happens to line up with all these posts in the case. Well, that's handy. What about the main transformer? You bastard. You just won't reach. Oh, we can go right though. Just a lid fit on. Nice. Yeah. Ugh, it's a bit of shit, this case. Look at that. Look at the edge of that. Yeah, it's not brilliant, but what do you expect for a tenner? Right, I think it's time to screw all this together. Now I've got the basic layout. Then I'll start cutting the holes in the back for the mains input and the LCD display. Right, so I've got a scratchy screw tip here. I need some M3 self tappers for that. I'll just find some. Ready? Oh, this camera mount thing is really annoying because it keeps moving. Right, I think I found 4 screws that fit. So, yeah, I was going to go about it. Yeah, they don't quite line up, but it could be that just that the moulding's out on the case, but that's pretty securely held in place now, is that? Yeah, you can see that ain't even straight, so I would have thought that's probably the mouldings. You can see there what I've used. Screw this bit too long, but it's on the underneath, that'll be fine. So unfortunately, the transformer won't fit on the including mounting post, so I'll have to drill his own. This camera mount's going to go out of the window in a minute. Tighten that up as much as it'll go, and it just still keeps sinking down. Right. Right, we'll come back to that. Now where the transformer's going to go now, so I'll need to fit the pins onto that. I'm going to use this for the mains input. Now, fortunately, that will not fit on the back cover. It's just too big. So I'm going to have to take this out, cut some holes. So that's what we're going to do next. And just gently push this out of here. It says I've got one side out. Don't want to snap these little plastic lugs. Right, I'll use that as a template. That's going to go on there. Use that as a template. Right, I just need to go around that now. Right, first thing I'm going to do next is buy a new tripod because this thing is doing my head in. Again, cheap Chinese. So, it just keeps breaking, keeps sliding. Well, heavy, I can pull on that, it's just moving. Okay, right, well, trick with this is to go around the edge with a drill and then cut around it with a Stanley knife. So just draw all these holes all around the edge. Right, that's those holes drilled all around the edge. I just need to break that out and then cut around the edge with a Stanley knife. Or X-Acto knife, as you want to call it. Just getting around that shape there might be a bit tricky. Right, I'll do that now. These cases aren't bad for £10. I bought one before in white for an earlier project, a house boy made for a relative. Worked quite well. Right, so just go around this, tidy this up now. But just gradually carve it out with a knife. Obviously, take it so you're cutting away from yourself, so you don't end up in the A&E department or emergency room, as you call it in the States. I've done that before. I've done that before, plenty of scars on my fingers. Right, don't think that has to be absolutely perfect. I'm just going to go through this carefully, make sure I don't cut too much away. Right, come back when I've done that. Right, that's almost done now. Tricky bit is just getting these bits here at the edges. Just your men's input. What we would like to do is make sure that doesn't, it's still going to pull through that. See, you want to pull the men's cable when it pops straight out. That'd be bad. I can do the same with the big ones, but I can't get to that. But yeah, hot melt glue saves the day always. And that's the final result. But it ain't going anywhere. Right, now that needs to go on there, and I need to put the earth on here. You see there my hand is very important that's earthed. So we're just going to assemble this now. Right, so that's the transformer nice and secure in there. All I need now is a connector block to wire up the line and neutral on the earth. I think I might put an extra cooling vent in the back as well. That'd be an idea. Right, what I'm also going to do is put a bit extra ventilation by putting a hole there. So it just gives it a bit extra ventilation. Do that by showing a fan. Right, that's the extra little vent put on the back now. If it gets too warm, I could always add a little 40mm fan in there. We'll see how hot it gets, but I think it should be fine, to be fair. There we go. That's the back panel done. Right, I was going to use the connector block to wire all this mains up, but what I'm going to do is a bit of heat shrink and just solder them together like that. I think it'll be much safer. There we go. Solder it together like that. Slide the heat shrink over. Not the most high-tech way of using heat shrink, but it works. Right, there we go. Right, this extra earth wire, I kept that so I can put an earth terminal on the front of the chassis. So, for a chassis ground. But I don't think I'm probably going to use that, so the centre top of this transformer we don't need, so I can safely insulate that. So just cut that off. Small bit of heat shrink tubing. Just place that over that like that. And it matches again. That's now. Oops, that's a bit too. These wire strippers I've had for years. They just like to keep moving. The other tools that left them down in the cellar, they've gone all rusty, so they're ruined. So did have a decent pair of strippers. Really the best thing to do is it's very damp down in the cellar, so just these videos. I got a massive number of hits on one particular video that I did. Then since then it's dropped off, so if I'm getting a lot of hits, it'd be worth investing in some professional quality gear, but the amount of views that I get at the moment, I'm not going to. Just the phone camera is good enough for now. Let's see. Make sure they don't pull out. These connector box can be a bit iffy, so as far as that. Again, just want a tie wrap around that, just to tidy everything up. Now it's time to do the front panel. So it's best to lay this out. Yep, LCD at that side, binding post at the other. I'll do the binding post first. Just drill two small holes first. Marking where these holes need to be is going to be tricky. Just get that light where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, redone that now, so it's straight now. So I use the same trick as I did before with a drill and a stamping knife. There we go. Just a stamping knife to do now. And there we go. Just need to screw it all together. For the final assembly. Put some of these on. Due to the design of the case, you can't use the nuts to secure it to the front panel because you'd have to cut no big enough for the circuit board to fit through, and I've just cut it for that bit, so you can't use the nuts on these. To hold this to the front panel, you've got to use the force mounting hose in the corners. There we are, the front panel. Sure these turn okay. Just got some knobs to finish it off now. Well, I've got these, but they're a bit big. Yeah. See what it looks like. Yeah, they're way too big. You won't better get the front panel on. I'll have to get some smaller ones for that. Yeah, that looks alright, that. Just wants labelled up and some pots putting on it. Some little cover, yeah, some knobs putting on the pots. So it needs, well, they have to be small because they'll foul on that bit there. I have to go hunting on Amazon, I think, for some knobs that'll fit that. Right, I think what I'll do now is I'll tidy up all this mess and then we'll give it a test. There we go. The lady camera lens. It works. Cool, let's put the case on now. Oh, fucking hell. One moment. Right. Right, that's still going in. And as I pointed out earlier, that screw holes don't seem to line up with the case. Yeah, that is a problem. The screws are nowhere near. Let's go in. It should do. Oh, fucking hell. It's these. Let's prevent that. It's fouling on the top of that. Vacuum mouse cocks. Right, what's the solution to that problem? Yeah, something you're going to have to watch out for is that. Yeah, there won't be a problem now. Still works good together. Mouse control. Why though? That one, the holes in the case are drilled in the wrong place, look. They don't even line up with the hose in the bottom don't line up with the hose in there. No, there goes the argument, woman. Well, I'll pause it while I sort this out. Well, it starts to look like an epic fail, guys, because usual Chinese quality, they can't drill holes in the right place. Them holes in the bottom do not line up with the brass inserts in the top. So there's no way you can screw that together. Fantastic. And it's going to cause call for a bit of budging. Well, that's what you expect for 10 quid, I suppose. Okay, so not even bloody screw together. Right, well, after a bit of swearing and threatening to smash it with my hammer, I managed to get them screws in. Chinese quarter figure. Right. No problem at the end. Oh, there we go. Here you can click them. Here's the little fan going. I think it's time to load test it now. Right, power on. There's no ability to set the output on and off on this, so it's a bit of a shame. At 12.09 volts, and it's showing 12.0 on there, but there's no way you can adjust the voltage, I think, the tolerance of the readout on it. Right, well, let's put it into my electronic load, see what it does. Yeah, not being able to turn the output off is a bit of a problem, because there you can usually short the leads together. I think what we'll do now is give it a load test. So electronic load I made earlier in the week. Sorry, I did an earlier video on that. Do you want to check my previous videos? The electronic load output here. See if that's all in shot. Yeah. Nice. Right. Now the fan's a bit noisy on that, but bear with me. Push that on. And it's showing 12.1 volts as well, so yeah, the front panel LCD is about 100 millivolts out. So that's set to 1 amp. There we are. You can see the current display on that. No, that's way out. It's actually 1.16. What? Showing 0.79 amps on there. 11.6 on there, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, what? I'm looking at flipping upside down, what an idiot. Can't remember why I did that. Okay, yeah, well, it's showing half an amp on the front panel display and half an amp on the ammeter on there, so that's accurate. See what happens if you take it over an amp. It just shows overload. No, it has got shots overload protection, but it's cutting the output off. So it doesn't just say overload and continue supplying current. It is actually, when it goes to overload, so it has got short circuit and overload protection. Yeah, so it's cut the output when you put more than an amp on. This is that overload on the front. Well, it looks to me like that's working. Right, so I'd say that is a successful project. It just needs some labels put in on the front and some knobs for these pots, and then yeah, that's a success. Thanks for watching.